There are certain skills everyone has to have before they can navigate around Second Life, so an orientation to the world is important. We designed the drop-in to be the spot people rezz into for the very first time. First, we had to decide on what skills we felt were necessary. Mrs. Dupre wrote while we brainstormed. Communication, appearance, and movement are the three areas off the main drop-in spot. The boxes in teal we later decided were skills people would learn in other areas, so we didn't need a separate place for those. We came back to this brainstorming often, eventually forming groups and deciding who would work on which part. The designs for each section were left to each team, although we did decide as a group that we wanted this to be in the sky with a teleport to the land below. That meant everything we created had to have a floor.
Welcome to Second Life. This is what everyone will see the very first time they enter Ghost's Islands. Every culture has rules to live by, and Second Life is no different. We chose to write them using PBIS language to keep everything positive. But of course, if you don't behave, our dragon will take care of you.
The first thing we all wanted to do in World was change our appearance. Every avatar comes in looking like every other avatar. There are lots of things you can do to change your appearance in Second Life, whether changing your clothes, changing your hair,
changing the way you walk, or changing into another being. Everyone wants to be an individual and can be in Second Life.
Of course, every culture has its own vocabulary and ways to communicate.
learning to talk with people requires several skills.
We created a fish tank. If you click on a fish, you get a note card with a definition of the occurrence on a fish scale.
Through here, we have information in our sandbox about making friends and communicating.
And over on our beach, we have information about groups in Second Life.
Of course, what good would any of this be if you couldn't move around?
In Second Life, learning to use the controls to move your avatar is an important skill. You can not only walk, but you can fly too. If you can navigate our obstacle course, you can do anything. We're proud of what we've created. It's now a permanent part of the Bosse's Island, and no matter what school you come from, the drop-in is where you'll start. And it was designed and created by the students of North Rose Wolfett.